Good evening. Welcome to Daddy Daughter Broadcasting, or Daddy Still Broadcasting, or Philip's World. I'm not sure yet, but welcome. Daddy's plane is taking off, and we are headed to the magical, wonderful place where Essenam is at school, whose name shall remain nameless, so that we can protect Essenam and her privacy and things like that. Hope everyone had a beautiful and amazing week. It's Friday. We are headed to the weekend, and I am on my way to pick up my special treasure, and I think all of our subscribers' special treasure as well. So just gotta be careful as I'm getting out of this parking garage here. Bo Master, the master, is here. Great to see you, brother. I did. I. It's gonna be hard for me to see your comments because I'm driving. Um, we usually drive stream when I drop Essenam off when we bring Essenam back home. But in this particular case, we're drive streaming before I pick her up because obviously she won't be in the vlogs anymore. I just got to be careful here. You betcha, Adam. I hope you had a great week, brother. I see you putting up a lot of stuff with your kids and stuff like that on Facebook. It's always great to see you guys. So just thought I'd jump on. I haven't gone live in a while, and I haven't given you guys any information in a while, and just trying to get into the lane here where I gotta be. So yeah, it's I will start playing music again, and I am filming on a daily basis as much as I can. Caitlin Kuhn, great to see you, sister. I'm sure you've seen all the changes that have happened at Daddy Daughter Broadcasting in the recent couple months. All those changes are the result of, by the way, Queen of Hearts. I will never forget that. That is your title as you come into Daddy Still Broadcasting, formerly known as Daddy Daughter Broadcasting. And in my heart, it will always be Daddy Daughter Broadcasting. You still haven't, yes, I haven't played The Sound of Silence. When I start playing music again, which I will in the near future, the not so distant future, I will definitely be playing music and taking requests again. I remember in one of my live streams last year, Caitlin Kuhn, the Queen of Hearts, said that I was getting better in her humble opinion, and I appreciate that. So hopefully I will do much better going live now. I no longer have my piano. I'm gonna get a new one eventually, and so I won't be able to play any boogie woogie or rock and roll. That being said, I will be able to rock out and bust a move with you guys on a live stream playing guitar. And obviously, Esnam will not be with us. So we've been through a lot of changes in the past year. We have moved, as many of you know already by the vlog we put out, My Room, My Rules with Essenam. And, we've been through a bunch of other things that some of you may know about, some of you may not. But stick with the channel, stick with Daddy Still Broadcasting. And tell me, Adam, what name do you want to see us have? What name do you guys want us to have, want me to have for this channel? Um, excuse me. That was an after work, after lunch burp. And yeah, so I have a video that I'm going to be editing called Toilet Rocket Ship. Uh, and I'm not going to give you too much information about that. But what I can tell you is that in a place where I go to often, there is a toilet that is not, it's not fully bolted down, and you can pretty much go for a ride on this toilet. And oftentimes the water in the toilet is constantly running. I'm talking about constantly running. While I'm at the red light here, let me switch to live chat just in case. Yeah, so if Sweet Mariska is at the Daddy Daughter Broadcasting, yeah, it's freezing cold. It's actually a little bit better today, Caitlin. And so this toilet, I'm making a video about my experience with this toilet because, as you know, my camera is in my pocket, my iPhone 10, 4K, 60 frames a second, and I constantly have it with me. So I'm able to vlog wherever the opportunity might arise, as long as it's reasonable and safe and respectful and tactful. Sometimes, personally, it doesn't have to be tactful, but tactful depending on the situation. Obviously, I would not vlog at work. That would not be appropriate. Um, and there's a text message that has come through that is stopping me from seeing the screen. But yeah, Kaylin Kuhn, are you still working as a heart monitor at the hospital? If so, thank you for your service. It is always greatly appreciated. Um, I took a look at Adam's channel, Bowlmaster619. Haven't seen any new videos in a while. I'd love to see you post. I'm definitely gonna. I'm thinking also about doing kind of a daddy-daughter broadcasting tour, revisiting kind of tour. Uh, Thankfully, I am. How are you now? Any resolutions? My resolution is to continue putting out boss content, the best possible content I possibly can, um, and have you guys stay with us. I want to go live more often, and I have a new role at the job that I work. So even though I promised my employer that I would never talk about this, so I will not, about my job or my role or where I work or anything like that. Out of respect for them, I will not, because I made that promise and I will keep that promise. But so I have, different responsibilities and different things to learn. And part of my resolution is to do that, in the words of the LA Beast, like an absolute boss. Um, and so it's a little bit, so yeah, that's my New Year's resolution. If I had one, I don't really get into New Year's resolutions, but that's what I have. Caitlin, what do you have? Um, I'm thinking about taking us also, on a kind of a tour of the sites where Essenam and I vlogged at, just to kind of show you some more behind the scenes. And I want to give you guys updates on Essenam. She just went back to school last Monday, and I briefed her in a fatherly and loving way on the fact that it's flu season, so to please wash her hands as often as she possibly can, uh, because I'm the Danny Tanner of YouTube, and I don't play no games. So you got to kill those germs. Total destruction, germicide, and that's the only aside that is acceptable. Just making sure I got my blind spot here. But I miss you guys. We miss you guys. Essenam send you guys a big hug. She loves you guys, and she, especially Adam, Caitlin, all you guys that have been with us from the beginning. She knows your names, and sometimes she asks about Bowmaster and other people. So yeah, she sends you guys a big hug, and I just want to thank you guys for being there with us. Some of the comments I might miss, like Adam, I can't read that comment. I think my screen is not bright enough for me to read that, but I will go back and take a look at all the comments that I'm missing. But yeah, I'm on the way to pick up my special treasure, Essenam. Big hug for, I think you're saying to send Eslam a big hug. So I will definitely tell her that her buddy, Bowmaster, sends her a big hug. And my main goal here is to keep my eye on the road. Do you guys want to see a view of the tunnel? I'll show you the tunnel. Some of you have seen this probably a million times before. And believe it or not, reception is pretty good inside the tunnel. But yeah, so I've been working on some new songs, by the same people that I love. Let's turn this around here. I feel a lot safer, uh, you know, doing what I gotta do, live streaming, without S&M, because I don't have to concentrate fully on her. But I always keep my eyes on the road, my hands on the wheel, And most recently, I had to explain to some pretty important people that shall remain nameless that live streaming is no different than being on the phone, talking on the phone in Bluetooth, and it's not. As long as you keep your eyes on the road, and that's why sometimes I'll tell you guys, put the comments in all caps so that I can read them. Sometimes Essenam, or rather Mariska, will be in the car with me, and she'll be able to read the comments. And by the way, I saw the comment earlier, Caitlin. I'm happy that you're still working. And again, thank you for your great service. What are your New Year's resolutions? I want to eat healthier too, but that's something I've been working on since last year. When you live a very busy, hectic schedule like I do, you can sometimes get into the terrible habit of eating things that you should not, or eating unhealthily. Let's go back inside the car. We're out of the tunnel. So that I always love going through that tunnel and taking footage in that tunnel. I just think it's beautiful, and it's made some pretty good time lapse sequences in our vlogs too. I remember in the vlog when Essenam went to the hospital because she broke her arm at school, and I was the one who took her to the hospital, and we vlogged that. I used that as part of a sequence and a couple other vlogs too. Um, and last year I put out a video of kind of a recap of all the time lapses that we had done up until then. Last winter time I did that, and I had put there's a lot of bumps here. Um, I put a time lapse from another tunnel that you can go to when you're going to downtown Montreal. Uh, we took down the Christmas tree. This year we got bubble lights from Noma Canada, which was a company in the States before. Have you got? Did you any of you guys have bubble lights when you were kids? I remember growing up, we had bubble lights on the tree, and what it is it's this capsule of dyed colored liquid on top of a bulb, um, and the liquid inside is usually uh, a liquid that boils at a very low temperature. So just the heat of a very small incandescent bulb will make it boil, and that is, there's more details to that, but that is basically how you get it to boil and how those lights work. Um, Got to be careful around here because usually there's smooth flowing traffic, and for some reason, getting off this off ramp, it is very, very rough going here. And there's a big truck behind me, and I know from past history that they oftentimes don't see you because they're so high up. So I'm trying not to be in the blind spots of a big truck. Those big lights in the background, that's the big truck behind me. If you guys are commenting, I can't see it. And uh, this is a beautiful scenery here, guys. If you guys can see the water down there, just absolutely beautiful scenery coming off this off ramp. So the way I'm facing now is we're kind of facing. Oh, got to clean off the windshield. We're kind of facing south, so I'm facing. Uh, Whoever else is here, put a like, because I see only one like and two people here. Caitlin Kuhn says, "I wish." Ah, man, I can't read that, but thank you for the like. I can't see who you are. It looks like it's Batman himself. Uh, One of the Spice bosses on YouTube, but I can't see it. But if there are three people here I can see, please put two other likes if you feel so moved to do so, to do that. All right, great to see you, brother. So as you can see, because of a rough course of events in the past year, we're flying solo. I think maybe you saw the last video I put out. If not, please check it out. I sang Rose of My Heart, the Johnny Cash version, and kind of just telling you guys what happened and why Essenam will be no longer appearing in our videos. Um, it's a sad video, but also looking towards the future in a very positive way. If you have anything you want to send my way, I would love to give you the address and let you know anything, any peppers or spices, because I'm looking to start going live again and maybe doing some challenges. So hit me up on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, Batman, and I will let you and we can talk that out. But yeah, so this is my solo voyage until Essenam is old enough to make the decisions on her own and say yes or no. She wants to have her own YouTube channel, or she wants to rejoin Daddy at this channel. Batman, what kind of name, based on the content that you've seen me put out, besides with Essenam by myself, what name would you want to see for this channel? For right now, Daddy is still broadcasting, is kind of a tribute to Daddy Daughter Broadcasting, but it's also a strong message saying, hey, I'm here, I'm not going anywhere, I'm still here. And I've been also thinking about, putting up some bedtime stories for Essenam and also just making videos to update about her. Uh, where is Batman? Batman is in New Jersey, I think. If I recall correctly, he is in New Jersey. Or, yeah, I think in New Jersey. In Patterson, New Jersey, I want to say. Looks like that was Sweet Mariska, so it's great to see you, sweetheart, back in what I still call the Daddy Daughter Broadcasting Studios. And nobody can take that away from me. Um, so, yeah, I'm going to pick up our precious cargo. I will be there very soon, in about 5 to 10 minutes. Traffic was pretty easy going tonight. But yeah, Batman, I love the Pepper community and the following that you guys have gotten. Not just the following, but the camaraderie and the spirit and dynamic you guys have built up over there at the Pepper Lover community. I remain the Vomit King of Montreal. I mean, the Vomit King of YouTube. Don't see Batman. Okay, so somebody doesn't see Batman. That's okay. I thought I was talking to Batman that whole time. My screen luminosity is a little dark, so I haven't been able to see any of those comments. Yeah, I thought it was him, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, I see. So Mariska says it's me, not Batman. Okay, now that I'm stationary, I can see that. So I have been tributing to Batman my entire live stream. All right, no worries, Caitlin Coon. Caitlin, drop a line and let me know what name you would want to have for this channel. You never know. I might pick your name, the name that you want me to have. Um, keeping in mind the kind of content I like uh, and the kind of content I want to put up. And tell me, please, what you want me to do to make this channel a place that you want to come to as often as possible. Tell me what kind of content, what do you want to see me do? I mean that all suggestions will be accepted. I might not actually follow through with crazy suggestions, but I will listen and give respect and credence to any suggestions that you may put up. Um, I told you guys I'm gonna put out the toilet rocket video, the spaceship toilet video sometime in the coming days. There is a toilet that's not fully bolted to the ground, and it's constantly whirring and whooshing inside, even after you flush it. So I went for a ride on that bucking bronco of a toilet the other day during the holiday season, and I videotaped it. I basically filmed it with my phone. So that bucking bronco of a toilet that I rode, I want to show you guys that experience. I will never be so unkind as to show you what is going on in the toilet. So don't worry about that kind of stuff. Bowmaster, I'd love to get a bag of bugs too. Well, what about doing a time lapse video of bedtime stories where you draw them and do your guitar as background music? That is a great idea, Caitlin Kuhn. That is a great idea, especially to make Tim's Homebrewing. Great to see you, brother. Yeah, drive streaming. We are driving. But Caitlin Kuhn just had a great idea where I could kind of draw time lapse and draw the bedtime stories because I was thinking about maybe doing some videos like bedtime stories for Essenam. If Essenam is not part of the bedtime stories herself, which I think those were beautiful videos, and I really cannot wait until I can show them to Esnam later on in life. I mean, I still have them on my computer, and I can still show them to her now. But I mean, just later on in life when she's an adult, and she can look back on that and say, "Wow, this is what we did for 2 years." And I'm still going to be filming with Esnam. She still comes up with a bunch of one-liners and a bunch of beautiful things that she says. So I'm always filming that and just keeping a video log of what's going on in her life. So she's still the same Esnam, and that's the beauty of what Daddy Daughter Broadcasting is and was is that it's Esnam was sincere and just being herself and just being a beautiful, strong 5-year-old. I got 2 likes and 4 people here. Please put the other 2 likes, whoever you are, if you're so inclined. If you would oblige me on that. Uh, I was telling Caitlin Kuhn that one of my New Year's resolutions is to grow this channel. So yeah, that would be an awesome idea, Caitlin. And then play some guitar music in the background to kind of back that up. Um, that is doable with the technology I have and with the capabilities that I have. I always watch Casey Neistat and I always watch Dan the director, Jesse Wellens, who has now moved to Bali, of the PvP fame, Prank versus Prank, Boyfriend versus Girlfriend vlogs. They always give me an amazing amount of inspiration um, and ideas just as far as editing is concerned and techniques and that's definitely stuff that I want to and am willing to explore because they're just amazing at what they do and I'm not too shabby at editing for someone who is self-taught and just kind of goes with what I think makes sense and how it looks when I'm watching it back. So I'm here. Thank you for those likes, guys. I really appreciate it. That means the world. Um, hey, says someone that I can't read the name of, but hey, right back at you. And I think you're based on the picture, the thumbnail that I'm seeing, that you're a regular here. So hey, right back at you. And it's great to see you. All right, we are at destination. We have arrived to pick up our precious cargo Essenam. This is where we end the live stream, but this is not where we end Daddy Daughter Broadcasting. Have a great evening. Be of good courage at work, Queen of Hearts. Keep an eye on those hearts and make sure that everything keeps ticking. Bowmaster, let me just scroll back since Summer. It's great to see you, sister. You have been here as a regular. Tim's Home Brewing, driving, not bad if it's hands free, Tim. And Sweet Mariska, as always. All right, guys, we love you with all our hearts. Much love and respect to you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. More content coming soon. Daddy Daughter Broadcasting signing off for now. Let me go get my precious cargo. Ciao, guys.